Hey, this is Red Foster Dad. Right now what we're gonna do is prepare some worm food for our worm farm. We've got the worm farm going on outside. I just finished harvesting the worm pea in order to create that liquid fertilizer. Now I want to feed them. I do that on every Sunday in order to make sure that I stay on a regimen and that those worms are well fed so that they can keep on making babies so that my colony grows and grows and grows. Within about 4 to 6 months, I'll have well over 3,000 to 4,000 worms in there, and I want to make sure that they're going to eat very well so that they are happy. Happy worms make babies. Babies creates a bigger colony. Sorry, I got toddlers running everywhere. But think about the worm food as a fruit smoothie, okay? I like to blend up my worm food so that it makes it easier for them to break it down. Watch out, baby, don't touch. So that they can break it down in order to digest, eat it, make that poop better, worm castings, right? They're happy, they make babies. That's my soda, you're not gonna drink it. I just cut up a watermelon. I'm gonna put watermelon in there. I'm gonna put some of the other stuff that I have in this compost bin right here. And what that is that's gonna be some apples, that's gonna be some grapes, cucumber, some greens such as turnips. I use turnip greens in my smoothies. So basically I'm gonna make them a smoothie very similar to my kind of smoothie. Now I do like to throw in a little bit of honey because that sweetness really attracts the worms. When I put that worm food in the bin, it's gonna be in like one section, and those worms are gonna attack it and they're gonna intermingle, they're gonna interlock. And whenever they interlock, they realize, hey, you know what, it's time to mate. They mate and more babies come into play. But I'm gonna get that blended up and then, all right, so one of the things I like to do is aerate the soil. So I just kind of toss it around a little bit, mix it up. Sorry if you hear a lot of background, there's a lot of wind going on today. There's a lot of moisture in here already today, so I'm not gonna add any water. There's enough moisture within the food smoothie that I just put in, or that I just blended up. But what I'm going to do is, again, mix that up. I'm gonna smooth this out a little bit. I like to have it at a slope so that that worm pea just kind of flows down to one side. But I'm gonna dig a little bit of a trough right here, and I'm going to pour this worm food right there. It's a little bit of a slop, like a little cool smoothie that we would eat, except for that food has been fermenting for a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of massage it into the soil in order to give it a little bit of a mix. Hang on, baby. And that apple just didn't quite blend up, so I'm gonna just put that in there. It doesn't matter, they're gonna eat it anyway, but I like to do that and then just kind of rebury it again. And what's gonna happen is those worms are gonna come in here and they're gonna chow down on that food. All right, so like I mentioned, we do have eggs, crates that are recycled cardboard. I put that in here, and it'll help absorb some of that excess moisture that is trapped in here right at this moment. You do want to water your worms here and there. If the soil gets too dry, then they're not going to be too happy. And again, happy worms make babies. And then just kind of mix it in there. That food trough is still right here. All right, now that you got the basics of creating a worm farm, harvesting that leachate, which is the worm pea for liquid fertilizer, and also now feeding the worms, that's about it, high level. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I am Rad Foster Dad on YouTube and as well as on Facebook. I am an open book so that we can help dads become more self-sustaining, you know, and cool dads to teach their kids on how to do all this dirty stuff that a lot of people just don't know how to do and just really don't know that it's something to do. So stay tuned for in about a month or so, you're gonna get that harvesting the worm castings video. All right, this is Rad Foster Dad and I'm out.